How to improve the symptoms of the sciatic nerve naturally. How are my dear YouTube friends? This time we will talk about the sciatic nerve and its natural treatment. Did you know that the sciatic nerve is the longest in the body and that it names the symptoms that frequently cause a visit to the doctor and the pain units? It is responsible for both mobility and sensitivity of the back and side of your leg to the floor, instep, and toes. What is sciatica? When we talk about sciatica, we do not really mean a specific disease. Sciatica are the symptoms that can be pain, numbness, muscle weakness, tingling, burning sensation. They appear when the sciatic nerve or its roots are damaged, pinched, irritated, or even crushed in its path from the lower back to the sole of the foot. What are the symptoms of sciatica? It is very rare that you feel discomfort in both legs at the same time. The most common is to have discomfort only in one of them, predominantly in the right leg or in the left. They begin in the lower part of the back end, or gluteus, the pain in the back of the leg being much more intense. The painful feeling and numbness can extend to the toes of your foot, causing you to limp or walk dragging the leg. It usually gets worse with sudden movement, getting out of bed or a seat. Positions maintained, e.g., sitting for a while, can be unbearable, or when doing a physical effort like weight loading, pick up a bag, move a piece of furniture. And in many patients it appears after an episode of low back pain. The pain of the back disappears and then the pain in the leg begins. What are the causes of sciatica? The most common causes of sciatica are related to age. The lesion, pinching or crushing of the sciatic nerve, can be caused by the degeneration of the lumbar discs, the appearance of herniated discs, or the so-called canal stenosis, which is nothing more than the narrowing of the vertebral canal through which the nerve roots run. In young patients, sciatic nerve injuries are associated with overweight. The carrying out of an over-effort and its appearance during pregnancy is very frequent. The bruises and blows in the practice of intense sports or by an accident can also make appear the symptoms of sciatica. Less frequent is the appearance of sciatica due to irritation of the joints and muscles of the leg or pelvis that surround the sciatic nerve, pyramidal muscle, and rarely has an infectious or tumoral origin. Although it should always be discarded with image tests. The discomfort and limitations caused by sciatica can be very disabling. It is one of the first causes of work absenteeism, but it is rare that they remain over time. After an acute phase in which the pain is intense, most patients improve on their own without requiring any medical treatment. Very important, rest is only recommended in this first phase of less than 3 days of evolution, then we recommend avoiding rest as much as possible. Once the outbreak of pain is reduced, the most effective thing is to resume normal activity little by little, avoiding overexertion. Next we will give you natural recipes that will help you alleviate these discomforts. 1. Potato and celery juice. The natural juice of potatoes and celery is an anti-inflammatory recipe that decreases the pain caused by sciatica. Its moderate intake decreases the muscular rigidity and accelerates the recovery of the irritated nerve. Ingredients: a potato, 2 branches of celery. What should you do? Pass the potato through a juice extractor and, after obtaining its juice, mix it in the blender with the celery. Consume it twice a day to calm the pain. 2. Onion and olive oil. The direct application of onions is an interesting way to improve circulation and reduce stiffness in the areas affected by this problem. Ingredients: half an onion, 1 teaspoon of olive oil, 5 grams. What should you do? Cut an onion in half, spread with olive oil one of its internal parts and then rub it with gentle circular massage over the painful area. Repeat the movements for 10 minutes or the time necessary to calm the pain. Remove the excess with a damp cloth or warm water. 3. Ginger and sesame oil. The analgesic and anti-inflammatory properties of ginger can be combined with the relaxing action of sesame oil to obtain an interesting remedy against the symptoms of sciatica. Ingredients: a spoonful of ground ginger, 10 grams. 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, 30 grams. What should you do? Mix the 2 ingredients in a container until they are well integrated. Lie down in a comfortable place and apply the preparation with gentle circular massages. Avoid making strong pressures, as this could worsen nerve irritation. Repeat the movements for 10 or 15 minutes. 4. Willow bark tea. The willow bark contains a substance called salicin whose analgesic effect decreases pain and inflammation. Ingredients: a spoonful of willow bark, 10 grams. Half a liter of water. What should you do? Heat the water and, when it reaches a boil, add a spoonful of willow bark. Allows the decoction to be performed for 15 minutes. When it rests at a bearable temperature, pass it through a strainer and consume a cup. Repeat its intake every 8 hours. Well, my dear friends, we have more information on this topic, so we are a second part of this report. If you liked it, do not hesitate to give it up and subscribe to my channel. Please support me by always sharing my videos with your friends and family. I say goodbye to the next video with a big hug and best wishes to all of you, not without first thanking you for your support. Blessings.